that are going to clash in the finals. How are they going to make it top of the table? How are they going to make it into the finals of the EFL Cup? 2025-2026 season, Arsenal has been the best club. And Man City, since 2023, after winning the English Premier League, 2024-2025 they were off. 2025-2026 they were also off. They are second. They've not been the best team in the English Premier League. Arsenal have been able to control the seasons, being second in the English Premier League, and being able to qualify into the UEFA Champions League spot. Arsenal has been phenomenal. Mikel Arteta has been phenomenal. The entire squad of Arsenal has also been phenomenal. And now, Manchester City is going to face one of the toughest games in their season. One final, and Pep Guardiola has been one phenomenal coach who is able to turn things around when it matters the most. And they are going to face Mikel Arteta, Arsenal, father and son affair. Since 1995, Arsenal and Man City have faced each other 64 times. Arsenal has won 27, 12 draws between Arsenal and Man City, and Man City have won 24 of those matches against Arsenal. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points at stake? Since Pep Guardiola joined Man City, he has been one of the best coaches in the English Premier League top flight English Premier League, one of the best coaches across the length and breadth of all the top 5 European leagues. But can Man City pick the 3 maximum points and win the EFL trophy against Arsenal? Who is going to win the EFL Cup trophy 2025-2026 season? Can Man City do it? And can Pep Guardiola do it to make sure they win a silverware this season? 6 points separating Arsenal and Manchester City. 6 points. And can Man City win the English Premier League? Both teams will clash in the English Premier League. But who is going to pick the 3 maximum points and who is going to win the EFL trophy? Can it be Man City or can it be Arsenal? These 2 teams will meet in the finals of the EFL. And these same 2 teams will also clash again in the English Premier League. But can Man City win against Arsenal, and can Man City win the trophy in the English Premier League season 2025-2026? 6 points. And how can the 6 points be reduced? Man City versus Arsenal. Antoine Semenyo, Ghanaian international, is going to win his first silverware for Manchester City. Can he do it? Or he can never do it? Can he score against Arsenal? Playing for FC Bournemouth, he has scored consecutively against all the top flight English Premier League clubs. But can he win the most decorated game, the most important game in the season against Arsenal? And can he score? He scored against all the top clubs with FC Bournemouth. But that game is not what we are going to witness so far. Now he is playing for Man City. Can he score against Arsenal to win the EFL trophy or to win the English Premier League with Manchester City? French international N'Golo Kante has now left Al Ittihad and then heading straight into the Turkish Super League, going to play for Fenerbahce Istanbul. The deal has been sealed, the deal is completed, and N'Golo Kante, one of the finest defensive midfielders who played for Chelsea, won trophies for Chelsea, and now moved to the Saudi Pro League, leaving the Saudi Pro League to play in the Turkish Super League. Who is going to be crowned champions in the 2025-2026 season? Is it going to be Man City Is it going to be Arsenal? Or is it going to be Aston Villa? In the Spanish La Liga, is it going to be FC Barcelona? Or is it going to be Real Madrid? How is the season going to turn around? When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. How is the season going to be for Man City, for Arsenal, and for Tottenham Hotspur, for FC Barcelona, for FC Bayern, for Inter Milan? How is the season going to be? Who is going to win the English Premier League? Who is going to win the Spanish La Liga? And who is going to win the Italian Serie A? And who is going to win the German Bundesliga? How is the season going to turn around for all the best teams across all the top flight European leagues, and the Saudi Pro League, and the Turkish Super League, the Ghana Premier League, the German Bundesliga? Who is going to win best of the season? How is the season going to shape up? When you join the live stream, double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. How is the season going to be? If you are a Madridista, if you are a Ghana, if you support Manchester United, if you support Arsenal, and if you support Man City, if you support Inter Milan, how is the season going to turn around for you? Are you a Manchester United fan? And Michael Carrick, since joining Manchester United, he has had 100% winning ratio. One against Arsenal, one against Man City, and one against Fulham in the English Premier League. Arsenal, Man City, Fulham, all 3 games won. How is the season shaping up for Manchester United? And how is the season shaping up for Michael Carrick, being the new head coach for Manchester United as an interim in his first staff of Manchester? Phenomenal. They've been phenomenal for Manchester United, and they've been able to turn things around for Manchester United, and things are moving into shape for Manchester United. How is the season going to end? If it comes to an end, will Manchester United qualify into the UEFA Champions League? They are going to face Tottenham Hotspur over the weekend. How is things going to shape up for Michael Carrick? UEFA Europa League finals by a goal to 0. Now, the moment of truth is supposed to happen between these two English Premier League clubs. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points at stake between Man United and Tottenham Hotspur? How is the season going to shape up? Man City also versus Liverpool over the weekend. If Man City drops a point and Liverpool wins, that means the title race is over. 6 points separating Man City versus Arsenal. And how is the season going to be? Arsenal is also in line to win its next English Premier League game over the weekend. How is the whole thing going to shape up? In the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid will be playing with Villarreal. How is the whole thing going to shape up over the weekend? And in the German Bundesliga, there is going to be games. In the Italian Serie A, in the French League, there is going to be games. Who is going to win over the weekend? And how is the weekend going to be for Manchester United, for Arsenal, for Man City, for Real Madrid, for FC Barcelona, for FC Bayern, for Inter Milan, Napoli? How, and for Juventus? How is the season going to shape up? Who is winning over the weekend? How is things going to turn around over the weekend for Man United, for Man City, for Tottenham Hotspur? How is the season going to shape up? If Man United wins, they maintain their spot on the top 4 position. If Chelsea also win, they still maintain their 5th position. How is these 2 clubs going to shape up? How is the season? How is the weekend going to be for Man United versus Tottenham, for Liverpool, for Man City, for Chelsea, for Real Madrid, and for Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur? How is things going to shape up over the weekend? If you are a Manchester United fan, if you are an Arsenal fan, if you are a Real Madrid fan, if you are a Tottenham Hotspur fan, today is to do. How is the season going to be for Man United? How is the season going to be for Tottenham Hotspur? When you join the live stream, double tap on the screen, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and comment. How is the season going to shape up over the weekend for Man United, for Tottenham Hotspur? How is everything going to shape up? Is Man United going to win against Tottenham Hotspur? Is Man City going to win against Liverpool? Is Arsenal also going to win against all the top flight English Premier League clubs? Can they win it? And Arsenal will meet Man City. The season is not over, but who is going to win the ultimate trophy at the end of the season? If Arsenal drops a point and Man City wins, the points gap reduces to either 4, or the points gap reduces to 3, or the points gap reduces to 1. How is the whole season going to shape up for Arsenal? How is the whole season going to shape up for Tottenham Hotspur, for Man City, for Liverpool, for Chelsea? And how is the season going to be in the Spanish La Liga? Real Madrid and FC Barcelona, 1 point separating the two clubs, 6 points separating Man City and then Arsenal. And in the Italian Serie A, Napoli, after winning the title in the 2024-2025 season, have dropped points significantly to the 4th position. They dropped significantly to the 3rd position, and now they are not in the title. They are in the title race though, but Inter is leading the table. Can Inter win the Italian Serie A, or can Napoli win the Italian Serie A? Which of these 3 teams is going to win the league at the end of the season? Liverpool, Man City, or Arsenal? Tottenham Hotspur or Manchester City? Real Madrid or FC Barcelona? How is the season shaping up, and who is winning the top flight English Premier League, the German Bundesliga, the English Premier League, and the Spanish La Liga? Is it going to be a season for Real Madrid, or is it going to be a season for Man City? How do you think the season is going to shape up for Man City, for Arsenal, for FC Barcelona, for FC Bayern, for Inter Milan, or for Napoli? How is the season shaping up for these best clubs in the top flight English Premier League season, in the top flight UEFA Champions League season, in the top flight German Bundesliga season? How is the season shaping up? And who is going to be the best club at the end of the season? How has your team shaped up this season? In the English Premier League, it has been a season for Arsenal. In the Spanish La Liga, it has been a season for FC Barcelona. So who is winning and who is dominating the season? 2025-2026 has been one of the best seasons ever in the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, in the Italian Serie A. It has been one of the best seasons ever. How is the season shaping up for you? If you are if you are in Spain, if you are in England, or if you are in Germany, or if you are in Italy, and the Turkish Super League, Fenerbahce Istanbul, what a season! Galatasaray, what a season! In the Saudi Pro League, what a season! How is the season shaping up for you? If you support any other team in the Saudi Pro League, if you support a team, Turkish Super League, how is the season shaping up for you? What an atmosphere in the English Premier League, what an atmosphere in the German Bundesliga, what an atmosphere in the Spanish La Liga, and what an atmosphere in the English Premier League, in the Italian Serie A, and in the French League A. How is the whole season shaping up? Do you think there is going to be a best season, one of the best seasons in the English Premier League, in the German Bundesliga, in the Italian Serie A? How is the season shaping up? Thank you for joining my live stream. It's all about SCTV Sports and it's about football. Man City 3, Newcastle United 1. And we are entering into the final phase of the EFL Cup at Wembley. Who is going to win the trophy at Wembley? Is it going to be Man City or is it going to be Arsenal? Father and son affair in the finals of the EFL Cup at Wembley. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? Is it going to be Man City or is it going to be Arsenal? The best 2 English Premier League clubs, these 2 teams have all qualified into the finals of the EFL Cup. They've qualified into the top 8 in the UEFA Champions League round of 16. They are waiting other clubs to join. But who is winning and who is dropping a point and who is exiting the UEFA Champions League? Is it going to be Arsenal? Is it going to be Madrid? Is it going to be Man City? How has the season been? If you are a Madridista, if you are an Arsenal fan, and if you are a Tottenham Hotspur fan, and if you are a Chelsea fan, how has the season been so far for you? And how is the season shaping up for you? The best club in the English Premier League has been Arsenal 2025-2026 season, and Arsenal has been consistent over the years. Arsenal has been consistent over the seasons. And 2025-2026, they've been one of the most consistent clubs in the English Premier League. Can they do it consecutively over the years? How is the whole thing going to shape up for the Gunners? How is the whole team going to shape up? If you are a Chelsea fan, how is the whole season going to shape up if you support Manchester City? Where is Man City going to be at the end of the season, and where will Arsenal be at the end of the season? Is it to win the English Premier League or to win the EFL Cup or the Emirates FA Cup? How is the season going to be if you support Man City? What a great season for Arsenal. One of the best EPL teams ever this season. They are awaiting to win silverware, the English Premier League, a title that has eluded them over the years. And can Arsenal do it this season? Can Mikel Arteta do it for Arsenal this season? Can they win the greatest silverware, the EFL Cup, the English Premier League, and the Emirates FA Cup this season? Let me know what you think about Man City 3-1 win against Newcastle United and Arsenal 1-0 win against Chelsea. And now we are heading towards the finals at Wembley. Father and son, who is going to win? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll be back with more exclusive when it comes to sports news around the world.